yes, 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 yes. Yes. Welcome
Hello.
to No Chaser TV. This is just still a lot for me to say, y'all. I can't believe this is happening. And my name is Chase, as you know. And look who I have with me.
Child.
Child, I
How
got
much you have to put it? How
girl.
much you have to pay me to come up on the screen? Because I haven't came up on the screen in a long time.
I, I have my home girl here, one of the fabulous hosts on the lean, my co-panelist, Jasmine.
the only one.
Yasmin, as I like to call her, but y'all don't call her Yasmin. I call her Yasmin. I think you know her nerve, but I like to say Yasmin over and over again. Jasmine, what's the tea, girlfriend?
Honey, I've been up and down, round and round, and I'm back around. So you call and I come.
Well, I really thank you for showing up over here at No Chaser TV, and we're going to get into Bad and Bougie episode 2 and episode 3. Before we get into Bad and Bougie 2 and 3, because I did Bad and Bougie 1, yes, I know that it is Bold and Bougie, but I like saying Bad and Bougie, so get over it, okay?
Okay.
Uh, and before I get into that, you guys, I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? Thank y'all for tuning in to everything. Thank you for subscribing so far. Please continue, if you find these videos, to like and subscribe to them. Comment in the comment section. Tell us what you think we should do next. Follow us at everything scrolling at the bottom. Thank you guys so much. I just can't believe this is
Okay.
happening. And let's go ahead and get right on with the show. So, Jasmine, as I was going to ask you, what did you think about the premiere episode of Bad and Bougie? Just really quick, 10 seconds. What'd you think?
10 seconds. Let me say, okay. I just thought it was an introduction of every woman that was on the show. Um, I am trying my best not to bring up past thoughts of people that I've seen on R&B exits. I mean, not R&B exits, but Hollywood exits and basketball wives and things like that. So this is a good refreshing start with new girls, I
It's
suppose.
very hard not to bring up how trifling they were in their past reality TV lives, but it won't be so hard to bring up how trifling they are in their new ones. So let's
Yeah.
just get right into it because, baby, it's a mess. And we start right back off where we left off on the first episode at the Black Aspen fur
Right.
bikini. Is it hot? Is it cold?
Yeah.
What does this have to do with pancakes and grits party? Uh, and so we're still at the pool party, and Crystal is over being betrayed as if she broke up a happy home. She says that is absolutely not the case, and she wants the women to stick together and find a true sisterhood amongst the women as she is post divorce, raising her children, living in Brooklyn, trying to survive in this
Uh-huh.
economy, like
Uh-huh.
Alex McCord, a la Real Housewives of New York, season 3. What did you think about this? Because I have some thoughts that I don't want to tell right now, but we're going to get into it. And just the way that I'm peeping things, I am going to speak on it. But did you have any thoughts about her doing her speaking her speech? You better speak your speech, Miss
I
Crystal. What'd
mean,
you think?
she said she was aware that those things was going to happen when she, came to the party. But to me, like, I think that, both sides had a little bit, they were doing a little bit too much. Like Phaedra says, you do too much. You think I do too much because you do too little type situations. I just feel like, um, I appreciated, Crystal for being Crystal. I would have never thought that that was her personality. It
Me
gave me,
either.
but it gave me Nivea on,
Okay, yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like just like carefree,
Right.
positive.
I'm not gonna give the ghetto ratchet card because I hate that narrative.
Yeah.
But it does give me kind of like it kept me aback to kind of know that that was her personality and that that's what Neo married.
Well, do
But
you think that's her authentic personality, or do you think she's putting on an accent, faking in Big Lotto?
well, I don't know. I don't want to say anything because we have this whole colorist conversation over there, in other franchises and things like that. But I don't know. To me, like to me, women that are Eurocentric and mixed cultured, having those types of acts, black sense and mannerisms. Sorry, to me, kind of, makes puts a taste in my mouth, and I don't know if it's actually authentic or genuine, but I'm not
Yeah.
say that that's not necessarily her because I don't know her. I've never
We don't know her.
I've never read about. I mean, I've read about her, but it's been in reference to her ex-husband. So I don't know.
Yes. I don't really have a frame of reference. I know that she was on a different reality show on E, and I did not watch that, unfortunately, so I don't really have a frame of reference. I am always looking out. Chase Luther King
Uh-huh.
was on the case. But right now, I'm more inclined to believe that it
That
may
that's
actually be authentic and not someone cosplaying what they think black women are as a fairer skinned black woman herself. So I'm going to allow her the grace. And I don't do that much, right?
right.
I don't give anybody grace.
I don't, and it's not even about giving grace. It's just about like, I mean, it's just a lot, and
Yeah,
it's hard
it's
for me to believe
seemed too
so.
much.
It's a lot, and I'm not saying that 2024 that people can't have these aesthetics because look at Sexy Red, right? But it's more so like,
It's triggering.
yeah,
And you want to know why it's triggering? It's triggering because as darker skinned people, when we see people who are not our skin color get praised for the things that we do and get
correct,
bashed for it, it is triggering. And then it also reads, well, what is authentic in our lens? Like no black person is the same. So you know what I mean? It's just a wider conversation that could be had about what she presents. I just think that watching her move throughout these 3 episodes, it does not, I just don't get that from her. Now,
right.
that's not to say that there are people who are not, putting on the Ritz and stomping at Savoy, if you get what I'm saying, doing tricks and shows and stunts. But I'm not really getting that. My radar has not gone off on that yet with her. So, as far as I'm concerned, where we're at in the episode so far, Crystal, all right with me.
I mean, she's okay with me,
Okay, okay, we're gonna get
but
into it. We're gonna get
oh,
into it.
a good oh,
Because
yeah.
we'll move on because we go on to Tameka meeting with her son Darren and speaking with her son Ryan on FaceTime. How old is he?
Which one?
Ryan, not Darren. Not Darren.
I don't know. I feel like he just had a birthday. I think they just both. I think they posted. Am I?
Is he well into his 20s?
Why did you? Why are you doing all that?
Fixing myself up in case he watches it.
You are right.
He was
I don't
five, but
know.
how old is he?
I don't know, honey. I'm not keeping up with
Because
ages. That is
stay
what
over
I
there with your mama.
do. Okay,
Come on here a little bit and then go
a
back to
little
your mama.
bit and back
Because I'm
up.
not your mama. I am mother, but I'm not your mama.
Yeah.
Catch.
Who's
So they're talking about her pushing her books that nobody, I don't want to say that, pushing her books. And then, she talks about Lake Lanier and the tragedy with her son, Kyle. And all of the ladies weigh in and say that there's something wrong with that place. It's haunted. I'll be honest with you, I've been here 10 years. And every time I've been invited to Lake Lanier, I've rejected the
as you
invitation. I
should.
will not go anywhere near Lake
Well, they say
Lanier.
that they're not looking for you. That's why a lot of they say a lot of black people have gone there and not had those issues because
Okay.
I mean, but some, but not as many as the other
Okay. I don't
Anglo-Saxons.
care.
Okay, I
Not
wouldn't do
not
it.
going.
Honey.
And I would love to sign her petition. I don't. I think some thoughts about her that we're going to get into, but I am all for a worthy cause, and my heart goes out to her every day. Is a struggle, no matter if it's easy or hard. It's still a struggle. So I get it, and I'm willing to sign a petition.
You are,
Um,
honey. You're gonna sign the petition.
Hell yeah,
Oh, okay.
drain that lake. It's
Drain
just
it.
been too
Okay.
much. It's too
Okay.
much.
Sure. I would sign it too. I mean, even though I'm not, a participant, I'm not there, but I think after all this time, that would be like a good situation to do
Why is it still there?
because of
Hmm. Malaysia's visiting her friend Dr. Princess at her new clinic.
uh,
She's had multiple failed businesses. And
uh,
Dr. Princess said it, not me. She's had multiple failed businesses and are
yes,
looking to start again. So whoever keeps giving her that business credit,
give
tell
me
them to hook me
one.
up.
No,
Cause how you keep getting the damn credit to keep failing on them businesses and can't pay?
does
I
she
don't know if
have
you
a
can pay or can't
list?
pay. Maybe she got the money to pay. You get what I'm saying?
Does she have a list?
Does she have a list?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
what she has. I didn't detect a list.
Okay.
But I detected a few other things that we'll talk about gladly. Um, she gets the rundown on the ladies, and she says that Princess was dressed like a princess. Now, is that shade?
Yes.
She says that.
Yes.
She
It
says that
is.
she funny though. I'm sorry. And she said that Tameka was singing almost like she was like looking at her hands and talking to the universe and the stars and stuff.
She's funny, but it's like one liners. It's giving me, I don't know who it's giving me. When I look a little bit further into the season, I will know. But it's just, it's like they're landing, but they're like soft lands. So she doesn't have nothing that just
It's
hits.
like dry,
But yeah,
bitchy humor.
yeah, yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
here.
dry, bitchy humor.
It's okay.
Malaysia's hosting a tea party that she tells Dr. Princess to her face that she is not invited to. And she calls Crystal and loops her in on the party to give Crystal a space to be herself.
Uh-huh.
Crystal meets with Gocha, and Gocha says that she's going to speak with Tameka about how she treated Crystal. And she says that she's confused at why Crystal and Malaysia are hosting a party. Ditto. But what I will say is, it looks like she has a wild hair up her ass about the way that Crystal was treated, and she already episode one tried to turn her out. And I'm just trying to figure out what in the coochie munch is going on.
You think that's it?
I don't think that's it. I just wanted to be
Oh,
a
okay.
little fat, a little sassy, a little fat and sassy. I don't think
I
that, I thought
mean,
it was in that first episode though, but she let it
I
go.
mean,
I'll
I
give that
think it's
that.
weird that she's trying so hard to prove that she's not on, like she's not like a mean girl. She doesn't care that my manada is, her, like if she's trying so hard to prove her, not even say lack of loyalty, but her loyalty, but like unbiasedness, that it just comes off. It gives a bad taste in your mouth. If that makes sense. Like
So do you think the bad taste in the mouth and maybe possibly
what?
um oh boy, oh boy,
Please.
oh
Oh
boy.
God.
Okay. So you think that she's going over and above? You think she's trying too hard to be unbothered,
I think she's trying too hard to be unbiased. Like
unbiased? Excuse me. Yes.
I don't think that, not trying to touch back into, episode one. I don't think that
We
Tamika was
can.
totally wrong for her approach to Crystal. It may be a little juvenile. I mean, because we're all in our mid 30s and above and things like that. 40s and some people
They
50s.
older.
Yeah, but I'm just, I think Malaysia is trying too hard to kind of clean up a narrative that she had already set for herself in past franchises. So that's me. I mean, but Crystal hitting up. I mean, Crystal would have been not banished. I'm still in my trader mode. Crystal would have been kind of nose up by other women for less in other franchises with the whole Hennessy and the wine. I mean, and the champagne flute and all the things and her rough around the edgesness. She would
Well,
have been.
I will say you talking about in traders mode. The first thing I thought was, oh Lord, not for
Not
Crystal.
acting
Lord, not
so.
please, baby Jesus, tell me why
Love
right
you
now, Lord. You
too.
got to tell me why. Oh Lord, not Crystal. Lord Jesus, not
Yeah,
Crystal.
I mean,
Um, I think that yes, on other shows in the past she would have been, but it sounds like the way that the Real Housewives of Atlanta is being cast, she'd fit right in.
sheesh. Next,
Ooh, is that shade?
next question.
Go shake me to their friend Kayla Madonna. Hey, Kayla Madonna. This show is so Atlanta. They're bringing like all the girls that really be in Atlanta, like working and moving. Her friend Kayla was a photographer. I didn't know that she was a former dancer for the NBA. Kayla is a hair model. Kayla got it going on. Kayla's had it going on for a very long time in the A. So it's just cool to see people that you actually know in Atlanta, like platformed. Anyway, so Gosha is speaking with her friend Kayla, and she tells her that she spoke with her oldest daughter, Bianca.
Mhm.
Her daughter and son's house burnt down a few years ago, and she opened her house to them. However, it did not go so well, and all parties clashed. And ever since the falling out, it's been about 3 years since she's seen her grandchildren. She
Mhm.
says that her son, most especially, feels neglected by Gaucher when he was a child, and he's rude and just comes into a restaurant and bursts past,
Okay.
the maitre d's with his friends and stuff like that, and expect to eat everything for free, and he don't even speak to her.
Right.
That's her mother's love, cause I say it's gonna be $29.50 for you and your friends.
Hello. Plus
Bitch.
plus tax.
And
Plus
don't skip on the tip.
don't skip.
um, She says there was one instance in the 3 years that she spoke to her grandchildren without her without her daughter being present, and uh, she says that the mother was not happy about it, which is her daughter Bianca. Uh, there are some things that I think about this, and it's just I have questions all the way around. The reason why I have questions all the way around is because when she said that the kid neglected them, it did. The son felt like she was neglectful as he was a child, and then the fact that she has not seen her grandchildren in 3 years. Interesting parallels. Is it like
Is
fuck
this
them
not
kids?
giving
Like
you
I'm.
Monique? Is this not giving you Monique? Even though I'm on Monique's side a little bit on this situation, but is it not giving you the whole Monique, son, she wasn't there for me type of deal, like, or is that just me?
It very much parallels, but I think what's the big tell is that she's gone 3 years without seeing her grandchildren. And maybe she just has a stoic personality because it didn't seem like she was terribly moved by not seeing them in the 3 years, at least in the confessional. So I don't know. Maybe she just one of them cool moms, not like other moms. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I said, I feel like she's stoic, and so her personality comes off a little frosty. And
Yeah.
maybe she doesn't mean it to be that way, but if I understand what she's saying. She was grinding, she was getting her money together, um, and she was trying to provide them a life free of struggle. And so there's an interesting balance in the fact that they have kids and still feel that way. At least the son does, not so much Bianca, which we're going to get it right into. Matter of fact, I'm going to just lump them all together.
Mhm.
Um, because later on in the episode, Gocha and her daughter are actually together, and I don't know what happened, but Scarlett took a tumble down them stairs. I thought she broke her fucking ankle. Ooh, I thought she broke her ankle the way she was coming down. The boom, 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 boom.
First of all,
Oh my god,
Scarlet Stumble is one of my favorite.
it's the OG of all OGs.
Oh my
It's
god.
the very first viral video that I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
Well, uh, I'm gonna beat your ass on this
Is
train.
that older than Scarlett Takes a
That
Tumble
is
though?
older than Scarlet Takes a Tumble. Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. About months. Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. It's all in the same canon though, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so those are literally the first two viral videos,
yeah,
and both of them hold a special place in my heart. But Miss Scarlett took that tumble, baby, and
baby.
my
I
mom's gonna
laugh.
kick my ass.
I
I know
can't.
that's right, girl.
Motherfucker.
Get off my get your
Yeah,
get your
yeah.
Um, like she broke her ankle. She's meeting with Bianca, her daughter, and she reveals that she went to prison for 2 years for selling drugs. And so it was during her children's formative years of 1 year and 2 years old. And she knows that's where a lot of the resentment comes from. And then when she got out, she busted her ass to make sure that they had everything legally so that they would not suffer and struggle. And it did take away from her children, but she was trying to provide them a better life. It's a catch 22. What do you do? And hopefully as children we have to understand that, like, I have told my mom some things that I didn't appreciate, or some things that she did, but at the end of the day, that's still my mama, dog. And I know every mistake that she made was a mistake in love, if that makes sense. She didn't do anything to purposely hurt me, you know.
I mean, at that age, it's hard for me to be like, how did y'all even know? Like, you said like one and
I
two.
would even know exactly how you know my mom's not there, you
I wouldn't
know.
have even have known that. So sometimes those types of feelings are self-inflicted. I mean, not saying they're not warranted, but sometimes those are self-inflicted feelings, just like most things in our life. But I mean, I get it. I think there needs to be a deeper conversation of what the real resentment is, because to me, being one and two, you're not really gonna being going from 1 and 2 to 20 and above, you're not really feeling that, and that's just my opinion. So,
You're
it's
welcome to it. um Malaysia and Crystal, they meet to plan the Clatchet Tea Party.
uh
And Malaysia asks her when the last time she spoke to the Mayetta. And I've just been like, girl,
hmm yeah,
why?
why get why?
And that's what annoys me about Malaysia. She always takes on other people's stuff.
hmm
And if Mayetta is such an integral part of this cast, what the hell is she at? Because trust and believe, she does not get this much play on Atlanta. If you did not know and did not stay in Atlanta or was not watching the girls on social media or seeing them, you would not know that Mayetta is kind of like one of the girls in the A because she is not treated that way on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's treated like a non-event. And so
Because she is.
here, she's being treated like she matters. I actually think that she should be trying to get over here and get in on second season. Because I
I,
think they're going to get a second. I don't know.
I
I
do
can
think
see
they're
it.
going to get a second season, but I don't think that she should trot her pantsuit over there and try to be on a second.
Make sure her wig glued on tight
Now,
before she
make sure
gets
her
there.
wig and her, her paraphernalia is on good. And I mean, I don't really have no problem with Marietta, besides the whole collusion thing and so, just kind of running back telling things. But at the same time, I don't think she should try herself over there. I do think that it's weird that if they're so close to Marietta. Like my best friend, I could know how she feels about a female that's done tap dance with her man without even having to go to the source and it really ask. Like I wouldn't have to be like, when is the last time you talked to Yellow? Because I already know. I mean, you're my close friend. I already know when the last time you talked to her. I already know what happened, what she saw, what point of view she had on it. And it's just to me, it's just like I know they have a show to do, but like that
What is the point?
what's the point? Yeah. So to me, I'm gonna give Crystal this as far. Sorry,
Oh my
honey.
God, sound what
We have Cujo
what's going
outside.
on, Sounder?
Cujo lives down. I mean, on the first floor. But I mean, to me, I'm gonna give Crystal this because I just feel like they're just kind of reaching, pulling straws, just trying to kind of trigger her. And she's, rough around edges enough to respond, and they're getting the best of her on that. To me, so
So yeah, I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get into it a little later in detail. But it feels as if they are dogging
mm,
because I don't want to say bullying, but
oh,
I'm looking for a better word or better term or better phrase. But they're right now they're dogging Princess and Crystal.
yeah. I mean,
They're trying them for sure. So, well,
hmm,
let's just get into it because at the tea party, Crystal and Malaysia are there first, and Malaysia says, excuse me, Crystal says they're going to play a game called Spill the Tea. Already, that triggers Malaysia's anxiety because she's on reality TV and does not like to be a part of any drama on reality
Mr.
TV.
Chocolate,
Now,
please.
let me stop because you can still have drama. Listen, y'all, I know y'all are maybe new to me. These are jokes. These are just the fun shade. Of course, you can have anxiety and be on reality TV. It's a real thing. Those things can coexist. I have anxiety, and this is no chase from TV, and I am right now. I'm like battling a panic attack because I can't believe that this is no chaser TV. So I
TV.
can only imagine being on a paid platform with a bunch of cameras in your face and it's going to air the anxiety. So I believe her when she says that I was just being an asshole.
I believe it when she said, but I don't. I just feel like never mind. I'm not going to. I'm not doing it. Not
You
on no.
can.
Not on no chaser. I will not.
Yeah, it's no chaser. Give it to him straight. Oh!
I just feel like it's just a lot of over exaggeration with that, but that's just not for me to say. So I just leave it. I leave it with Malaysia in her hips.
You
So
believe her? Or is it giving Summer Walker convenient anxiety? Like what?
I think so, and I love Summer Walker,
I love Summer
but
Walker.
but you know,
But you know what? The thing about anxiety and just pressure and stuff like that is I can be comfortable in a room of a million people and I can be uncomfortable in a room of one. You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
that's cool. I mean, that's cool, but you singing and you belting, then all of a sudden your knees start clacking in together. Then I'm gonna wonder, you know what I'm saying? And that goes for Malaysia as well. She's
But you
throwing,
know,
she's throwing, was she throwing chairs? No, she's starting stuff
she
in
definitely
rooms.
threw a table. Oh, we're not
She
going
threw a
back.
table. I don't know. She's doing that. She's talking. She's trying to keep her friend's job, and all of a sudden, like she's crying about police officers. To me, it's just a lot. I don't know her boy. I don't know her brother died. I know he got shot. I'm not negating it. It's just a lot. I know. Please,
Okay, let's just move on.
don't
Because I
cancel.
don't know what the hell is going on right now.
I don't
Tea
just
party
cancel.
time, Crystal and Malaysia talking about the thing. They down to the thing, Jasmine.
Okay.
And ooh. The
I
The
know.
ladies are all together, and Tameka explains how Kyle passed away. The story is tragic,
It's
and
sad.
again, anytime she tells the story, she can tell it as many times as she wants.
Yeah, and it can be whatever, and she can do it anytime. Every time she comes on camera, she can do it. It's her child.
Now, I will say this: if I'm down to the thing, get my groove on, and I'm eating this chicken one, you know,
No,
Kyle died.
no, don't do that, Chase. You just looked at me, and I'm gonna look at you like,
I know, baby, I know.
yeah,
But you know what? When somebody does that, that means that it's still on their heart and they're going through it. So I would, at first, I kind of be like, I'd be like,
it's
girl,
never gonna go
can I
away.
get a drink for my good sister because she need to let it out.
Yeah, it's never gonna go away for her.
Ooh,
It's never gonna go away for her.
that's the difference between sisterhood
Hmm.
and a bunch of bitches that don't fuck. Well, this is my show. A bunch of bitches that don't fuck with you. That's the difference. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
Because a friend, I am gonna look like, girl, all right, come on, we doing it, let's do it. You know, but it's gonna you're gonna get a girl first.
girl.
Because I'm down to do it. Just when I get a groove on.
I
My number is where you
mean, I,
going? 904. I'm giving you my number. Where you going?
I feel like I did that. I don't say I did that a lot, but like my mom passed away, it would just come in the most random parts, and like you would be just chilling and just like that. Well, they're like, damn, my mom died, and then you trying to tell somebody that's right next to you, like, hey, my mom died. You know what I mean? And they know, and it comes in the most random times and things like that. So I really get it. But over time, now I forgot how long ago that was, but I know it was a couple years. But over time, you kind of start to realize like you have to like not be respectful, but you have to understand other people's not really trying to hear that right now, and then including you. You don't want to keep triggering yourself. So I don't know. I don't know. You have
It's
to. I
a
mean,
fine line because the thing about me is, am I really trying to hear that right now? Probably not.
probably not.
Am I a safe space for you? Always.
Exactly. Like
Boom.
I can be around X, Y, ABC, and then not feel to say nothing. But X, Y, Z, I can be around and be like, oh my gosh, and just let it out. Regardless
Yeah.
of the situation or where we're at, it might just like it just can hit you. Grief hits you anytime. So I really do get her on that. But you have to hold some accountability on not taking it personal. If somebody be like, bitch, I'm drinking. I just took a shot. Like,
Damn,
I'm
you
not
are
trying to hear this
drinking.
shit
You
right
know, I'd be
now.
like, you are drinking.
Like
But
you
then if somebody said it to me and I say no, no,
no, right. You
I'd
have
be
to hold
like,
that
no.
accountability though. No, you can't
Yeah.
get mad at people for wanting to live
Yeah.
their life.
Okay. All right. All right. So we at the tea party. Uh, and they're playing a game. But before they play the game, Tameka says that her personality can be all over the place,
Mhm.
and Gaucher says, "I agree." Was that shade? It
Oh,
was because
yeah.
Tameka picked it up.
Yeah, exactly. Go
Oh,
Shay
you put it
is Shay.
down.
I don't like
She
her.
who Gaucher?
I don't like her.
I don't know, man.
You
Gaucher
like
put that shade down. Baby, Tameka picked it right on up, baby. Do you hear me? And Tameka says the thing about her is that she just wants people to be up front and say it, no matter how awkward it is,
her.
no
Right.
matter how off the wall it is. Just say what they feel. And Gaucher says she's just really tired of Tameka getting passes amongst the group because if anyone else did that, it'd be their ass. But because Tameka is Tameka, nobody has
Yeah.
the balls to confront her. Do you agree? One, two, three. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
One, two, three. Agree.
Agree.
Agree. In
Agree.
the comments, one, two, three. Agree or disagree? Do Tamika get away with everything because everybody's punks and they scared of her? Like she writing
Absolutely.
checks and she the
But
big bad mama and she not the big
whose
bad mama
fault
because she
is
can't
that
check
though?
me.
Whose fault is that though, Chase? If people are too scared to address you for something that makes them feel uncomfortable or something they feel that's on their heart, are you the problem or are they the problem?
Oh, they're definitely the problem because all I'm doing is walking in the room. Well, no. You want to know what?
Go ahead.
I know for a fact one thing about me is I've really worked on it. Really worked on it. There have been periods in my life where I have been unapproachable,
Okay. Me too. Now, absolutely. I can be. I know that.
and I think that Tamika uses that line to her advantage, as we'll get into. She is, on the whole, though, she is unapproachable.
I mean,
Because when you approach her, it's like spaceships and UFOs, girlfriend. You're reaching.
you
Are
think?
you in Aspen right now, girl? Because we right here in Atlanta. And I'm trying to talk to you about something. I
I
was calling her
mean,
Aspen episode 1. You know what I mean? Like it's
uh,
here with her
yeah.
sometimes. And so on the whole, that could be read as unapproachable, bitchy, mean, nasty, rude. I don't
Do
want to
you
talk to
think
you
she's
because
mean?
we're gonna get into that because that is actually a storyline. So anyway, um, they address the misconceptions after playing the game. Um, because Crystal says it doesn't matter if she wants to play her game, and those two can just give it a rest already. So they play the great game where they address misconceptions about them, and Malaysia pulls out. Uh, what was it that Malaysia pulled out? I don't even see what she pulled out. Well, Malaysia pulled out a ticket, and whatever it was, mean. I think the word was mean. And Princess immediately fires off Gocha.
Okay.
And Goshay was like, dang, bro, why you think it's me? And then she was like, it's actually Malaysia. And Malaysia was like, no, bitch, it's you. It's you,
Mm.
Goshay. And it actually was, I don't know. Who was it? I thought I had it, y'all. Oh, Lord Jesus. I was just writing and watching and writing and watching. Uh,
I mean, I don't think it was.
Goshay fires back at Princess, because Princess said that she had a resting bitch face. And Tameka smirks in that moment. Did you catch Tameka like,
Yes,
get
but
that bitch?
yeah.
It was about Crystal. Crystal says that people think that she is a fighter on Instagram, and Malaysia's is like, girlfriend, all you talk about is Instagram, girl. Like, and I have had friends like that where like social media runs their world, and it is what we all do. Everybody does social media to an extent, but if it's always like, look at this rapper girlfriend, look at this baddie, look at this honey, look at this workout routine, look at that, like so body image and influenced, obsessed,
Mhm.
I immediately disconnect. I don't care, and I feel like it reads to me like you
Yeah.
are
Big desperate.
superficial.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Desperate. I mean, I don't know. It's
No.
no.
Superficial. I don't really deal with superficial. Like, I
Yeah.
think where I draw the line at superficial is how superficial I am.
Yeah.
Anything above that line, at least I'm self aware.
Not having. I'm not superficial. You think I'm superficial?
I can be superficial, but I mean,
I can't be.
all in jest and good fun, but damn, girl, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, honey.
I mean, I do think that there's a level of like at this age having a friend that's always like, "Girl, did you see? Did you see who's cooking on Instagram? Did you see what's name go live? Did you see this and that? Did you see?" Like that would turn me off. That would be like, ew,
No,
ew.
I didn't see it actually,
I didn't see it. I
and
mean,
I don't plan on
yeah, I was at work. Yeah,
it.
I don't
I'm
know.
working. I have a
Work.
job.
I have a job.
Uh,
Yeah. So.
please free me from my job, y'all, so I can do this full time, please. Um, that being said, uh, she says that people think she's a fighter on the gram, and okay, I don't know that to be true because I don't follow her.
I don't follow
Maybe
her.
it's true.
Yeah.
Goshay pulls bougie, and she guesses Tameka. Goshay was on Tameka ass, and Tameka was like, "Girl, come on, I'm with it. Let's do it." Tameka says, "Goshay is pressed," and Princess admits it's about her, because she created the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and every day she struggles with having created a monster hit of a show.
Hmm. I
But you
guess.
know what? More levels, new devils, and maybe having that level of success and being relegated to the shadows of that success is a struggle.
You think? Because who knew that?
I do think that it may be because if she's on this show, I'm sure it came across her mind. Well, maybe I want to be on that one. You
Did a lot
know,
I mean, you're in Atlanta. Did a lot of people know that she was so
everybody in Atlanta knows. Oh no, I'm serious. I'm serious.
I didn't know.
No, I'm serious. Everybody in the A knows. Like I remember, I was getting my haircut. I told the story not too long ago. I was getting my haircut, and she came in to the salon scouting for a new show that she was doing. And sure enough, 8 months later, it was on BET. The show Ink, Paper, Scissors.
You did bring it up to me.
Yeah. So I mean, people in the A know who she is.
Well, that's
You
good.
know,
But is
yeah.
she worldwide?
Well, I would venture to say I would. Only reason why I would venture to say yes, and I'm not taking up a princess, is
No,
because
it's good. It's
if
good.
it was not for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, there wouldn't be so many sons. There may not possibly be a king of reality TV because that's where he cut his teeth
Yeah.
on in Atlanta and New Jersey. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that door begat so many sons. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Hey, hey, hey.
We wouldn't get Malaysia because the Real Housewives of Atlanta opened the door for the Basketball Wives, and then Basketball Wives LA, which brought us Malaysia. If it wasn't for Real Housewives of Atlanta, we wouldn't have known Gocha dated Roger Bob. You get what I'm saying? So, in a sense, in essence, yes, and that is why everybody that ain't knows her. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Anywho, so
Wow,
they
you
play
know
that game and they've been throwing shade. You were saying?
nothing. Yeah. The Roger Bob thing threw me. I mean, it did throw me. It just kind of
I knew him too.
rehashed. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, well, you did.
Yeah. What a little bit.
You ain't that my man, hoe.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot going on. I mean, I just sometimes wish that I could have went to Atlanta for a while and kind of just experienced this culture, this type of thing, that they have down there. But it's really cool, I suppose. I guess.
I feel like what you man. Hey,
Maybe not.
hey. Okay, anyway,
Okay,
that's the Atlanta culture for you.
I suppose. Or is it Duval?
A little bit of both.
Bloop, 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 bloop,
A little bit of both.
bloop.
Yeah, so Goshay pulls Bougie and she guesses it's Tameka. Tameka says that she's pressed and Princess admits it's about her. Um, Another I'm Bougie came out and everybody says Tameka, she said, I am this Bougie, it's me, girl.
That's who she is. Yeah.
And she says that she was being called that ever since she's been a kid. And Tameka said, excuse me, she said that she was called it ever since she was a kid. And Goshay says, well, maybe there's some truth to it.
Maybe so. Well, go shave. Go shave.
Goshay got a mouth on her, baby. And she said, Goshay, I, boy, if I would have said what I just got done saying,
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't say it because it was going to be nasty. Tameka says the thing about her is that she's truly down to earth and will slap a bitch.
Okay. I say that too. I.
Goshay said, who the hell she talking to?
Yeah.
So if you tell me, I'm going to say, who the hell you talking to?
Yeah. I'm like that too. Even at 30, almost 36 years old, I'm like, hey, I'll pop you. You know that.
Because let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, it felt like it was given, because I'd be anybody asking him.
Yeah.
And look at me.
Who? Who's anybody? Who's here? Who are you talking to? Yeah. Why you keep? There's no hair there. There's none.
Girl, do I need to dismiss you from this platform? Everybody knows right now I got a Latoya Luckett swoop.
Oh, that's who should have been on there, but we're not gonna talk about it.
No, don't you ever
Don't
fix
do
your
that
mouth
with
talk about any child of destiny. Girl.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Maybe Latavia.
No, not birds flying.
Maybe Farrah.
Not birds flying high. No, we're good.
Baby Farrah be such a good TV. Farrah is bad shit crazy.
She is.
No offense. And you know what I do? I get on the show. Guess what I do?
What?
Create me a luggage line, girl. You two girls come out the luggage.
I mean, and
come out the luggage.
it would have went, and it would have went far.
No, it really would have.
Yeah, it would have went far.
Because it would have been such a sickening read and such a sickening eat. The girls would have bought it.
She could have put that in the PR, the promo, the little clip. Well, you don't want to go home and not be without your luggage.
Boom. And then guess what the song would have been as I'm traveling on the airplane?
What?
I'd have been getting off in Louisiana. Guess what it said? This ain't Texas. Bitch. Holla at us. No Chaser TV management.
Please.
NCTV management, girl. We just gave it to you, girlfriend. And you're gonna cut us in on it. If she come out with a line of luggage, I'ma beat her ass. Call me Tameka. Goshay says she isn't getting away with anything on her watch and asked Tameka how her and Usher got together and most importantly, why they split. Tameka says she does not know how they split. And Gocha says, well, on chapter 3,
One.
page 22,
Go
it say
Shay
Usher cheated on you.
with her scissor. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know. With her.
You sound like Tameka now. Come on now. Wait a
I'm
minute, friend.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on now.
I'm
Now,
okay. I'm okay.
Gocha presses Tameka on why she treated Crystal that way. So Gocha in Malaysia asked Crystal, has she ever slept with or tried to holler at Usher?
Period.
And that is the end of episode 2.
Two. Yeah.
Um, do
What
you
you
want
would
to just get this whole thing out of the way and then talk about it or what? Yeah,
I
let's do
would
that.
say yes. Even
Okay.
if it wasn't true. I
I
just
would say
I've dreamed
I
about it.
dated them too. Bitch, what?
And me too. I'm the pappy. Hello? Okay.
And I still got my Fear of Love to show for it.
I mean, Tameka, no. But you know what I'm getting tired of, and I don't know if we're drifting into different episodes, but I'm getting tired of people acting like Tameka is like, I'm just trying to figure out how you called them. And I'm just tired of people just doing that and then
Like she's old booger
like she's
wolf.
just some old wrinkly because Tameka
She old, but she not no booger wolf,
she's not
friend.
ugly to me. And I think that she has a level like a air about herself that's I can see why a man would be attracted to that. And I'm not liking the whole how she called him, and I don't think that that's cool.
Because you know who may be attracted to it allegedly? Wait a minute.
Who?
Wait a
Martell
minute.
Hope? No.
Yep, Martell Holt allegedly,
No.
because when I was down to the thing that Carlos and Martell was at, she was at the thing with her not done.
Well, it's not done.
I said, he got to love you. And that's how I knew she wasn't with Sheree.
I mean, that's her. I mean,
Because I thought she was coming to see Carlo, right?
no,
I said, she coming to support Carlo. What the hell going on, right?
she's coming to support Martell Holt.
That's who she left with.
Martell Holt? Martell Holt? Okay.
Oh, that man is fine.
I
wasn't mad at him.
don't.
He's a boy toy, honey. Now, if you trying to make that your man, you crazy as hell. But a boy toy? You think that all that beefcake sausage? Baby, I eat meat.
I am a man.
Tell him to plug his ears.
They're plugged. Baby!
Baby! Allegedly.
Allegedly. Suppose. I don't know.
Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to episode 2. We're going to get right into episode 3. We're going to send you right on your way. We're going to swing right on out of here, eh? I love talking like that sometimes. I do. Crystal says, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I did. She did.
And Tameka thinks it's so corny to be bringing up something like this. And she says it in Gocha's face. So Gocha says, well, have you slept with any of her ex-boyfriends? Because I really failing to understand why she pressed you. Crystal said, no, me. Not me. Not me. Not me. I can't help this. Not me. Not me. And then she says, I am a God-fearing woman. I would never sleep with nobody's man. That is none of my character. That is not me. All I do is talk and go to church.
Except my Yetas. I mean, that's just what allegedly. That's what.
Golly, man. Hold on, wait, friend.
Oh gosh, allegedly.
I want to have my friends coming on the show with me and just helping me out, you know, and we're going to be talking like we talk on this is how we talk on the phone.
Yeah.
It's just a conversation. This is how we talk on the phone. You guys are being privy to it, but okay, we never had this going up on our phone conversation, but because I don't want to get the channel taken down
I'm sorry.
2 days into its infancy.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying allegedly. I mean, so it gave me, you know, I didn't even know you was a non-multiple factor. Like it gave me Evelyn and Tammy. It gave me Shawnee and Laura, Gloria, whoever the case was. It gave me a lot.
Did it give you Portia and Fallon?
No, it did not.
Yeah, she stole that man.
I suppose.
And now she giving them back. I know that's right, Pete Willie. Ow!
Honey, as she done got that prenup in place, did the time doing the crime.
Pete Willie pulled a big mama.
Yeah. Wait.
Big mama, you know you stole my man. And the little white girl say, that's my favorite part. The little white girl looked at the big mama and she said, Big mama, is it true?
Is it true?
And watch that Big Willie say, Big mama Portia, Pete Willie said, I don't know. But I know I gave them back.
Hello, and did. Honey, don't ask me about it no more, honey. Here you go. Here.
Um, Tameka, so Gocha says, so what's up with you and Crystal? Because why were you going at Crystal so hard? Tameka says there is no beef with Crystal, and Crystal finally steps in and shuts down a conversation about Mayetta. She says that they are always going to be family because of their sons being brothers. And Gaucher says, okay, but let me ask Tameka this. I'm like,
Let's
good
ask.
Lord, girl. Um, are
Shut
there
up.
any underlying issues? And Tameka chops it up and says she's not a bullshitter, and she shoots it from straight from the hip. She keeps it real, and the air is clear. The Tea Party is giving south of, excuse me, Crystal says the Tea Party is not giving south of France, it's giving Atlanta.
It's giving Atlanta.
And the Tea Party is finally over. So much to talk about, so much to
Perfect.
discuss, so much to break down. Like and subscribe to the video. Jasmine, what
Yeah.
the hell is going on down to the Tea Party? Because
The
you would
tea
have had to
party.
spike my tea.
The tea party was a mess party, and it was there just to expose and be messy and dig deep. I don't know what it is about Tameka, but I like her, and I like the way she carries herself, and I like the way that
Are you
she.
serious?
I do like Tameka. I've liked her. I've always liked her. I have liked. I mean, I'm what, I'm 36. I mean, when she got with Usher and stuff like that, it was a little bit of a hate there, only because everybody loved Usher. But I definitely am not going to negate the fact that people was hard on her for different reasons. I've liked her, and I think she's gotten a bad rap. And I've seen her
Well,
in different things, and I think that I'm glad that she held the accountability for kind of approaching Crystal that way. But I don't think that how bad they make her out to be that she is. But maybe I need to meet her. I don't know.
I think that in relation to the public perception between uh, Tameka and Usher, I think that she was dealt a raw hand because she came after Chili, and we were not going to be happy with anybody after Chili, especially the way he did Chili.
No.
You get what I'm, because they were like, I don't know if you guys were alive back then or like really thriving. I was in high school with him and Chili were
Right.
together and broke up. They were a big deal.
They were. You
They
know,
were a big deal. And then you got it bad. They were like,
I'm your man. And you're
up.
my girl.
And
I
he
mean,
cheated
I
on
get
Chili
it.
and then wrote an album about it, even though he said it wasn't about him, about Chili.
I
Everybody
mean, he
knows it.
said it wasn't about us, so I'm gonna stick beside him on that.
You're sleeping with her, and everybody knows
And
it.
everybody knows it.
And
What?
that's what the album was about.
I
Damn
really
it.
just feel like I don't know. I just think Tamika's got a bad rap. She has two of his kids. She's his ex-wife. She's not his baby mama, and that's just what it is to me. There's a level of respect that Tamika requires from us, from the public, from her friends, from her circle, the people that she's around, and I don't think there's no issue with that. I I require the same respect.
Gaucher really was on her like white on rice. I liked it at one point, but I felt like it became
Weird.
OD.
Yeah.
It was OD, and I beat everybody ass here at this point. I'm not even going back and forth with you no more. And that's on grits and pancakes at a Black Aspen pool party. Girl, who are you talking to?
uh, grits and pancakes.
Pool party.
Snow,
That's the first thing I think of. Not a cooking tutorial.
snowing for her.
Anyway, so Tameka and Gaucher meet, and Tameka is not impressed with Gaucher's Billie Jean look. Tameka says that she doesn't think that Gaucher should wear diamonds in the rain, and Gaucher says she doesn't like Tameka's floaty jacket. And I'm like, reads for read. This is what I've been missing, girl. Give me some reads. Throw some shade, girl. I'm sorry. I've been missing this kind of shade on my reality TV.
Is that what
Is
you
it a
meant?
bit mean spirited?
That's a little.
Yes.
But
Is
what?
it going to become draining if it's not checked?
Yes.
What's
Yes.
going on with you?
Who me?
Hmm.
What you mean?
Okay, nothing.
What you mean?
What's your man doing?
Nothing.
Okay. Make sure my wig was fixed.
It's not in there.
Show her a whole lot of hateration and holleration and a dancery tonight on it's a
No,
TV.
baby. No, not
Yeah.
me.
It's
No.
real long.
Huh.
Matter of fact, move your foot. Move your foot.
What
Move your
foot?
foot. Move your foot. Because you're stepping on it. That's how long my hair is. From Atlanta to Texas, boo. And you
I
stepping on my
really
hair.
did catch that.
Move your foot.
It got me on that one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I suppose. And you keep doing
Anywho,
it.
I've been doing it for years. You have never noticed this?
I don't know. I think I
I've been
have.
doing it since I was born. Because I was just born with Malaysian, Peruvian, Indian, black, Yaqui, Milky Way, all of that. That's me.
Milky
Also.
Way, I do. Hey, okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't even know what that stuff means. I just know that's what y'all used to get.
Yeah.
Um, so Tameka looking like them buoys she trying to put in the Lake Lanier with that damn jacket. Oh,
You didn't like Malaysia's? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. No, I'm saying.
I was a stretch, but I did like that she was attacking Gocha about her Billie Jean outfit, and when they both look fool to me.
Okay.
Gocha asked why Tameka is so guarded, and she says she doesn't want to be around fans of Usher. She wants to be around fans of Tameka. Gocha says that she was stuck up at the tea party, and she's making it hard for people to get to know her. Tameka tells Gocha that she's projecting and she has enough emotional intelligence to know that those are not her issues; those are Gaucher's issues, and she'll leave Gaucher to deal with them. She says that she does not know what she did to Gaucher to make Gaucher want to moonwalk all over her feelings on that day. I ain't not gonna lie, hollered.
That
That's some of the best piece of shit I heard in a very long
was
time
good.
on
Now,
reality
I don't know
TV.
if you caught to I don't know if you caught Tamika talking to Funky Aniva when they got into it. They were just recently.
Oh my gosh, she wrapped him up, baby.
He baby.
So
Yeah.
you know one thing about her, she will watch this video.
Okay. Well, I said I liked her. So,
I didn't, but I don't dislike her. I just
I just don't see the problem in
the
having these
verdict's out.
expectations for
The
yourself.
verdict's out. I don't know. I think
Well,
that it's a fine line. I think that she walks and straddles. You know, because it is rude. It is off-putting. It is nasty. It is dismissive. It is not nice. Some of the things that she does. Let's just get into it.
Yeah.
So, Gaucher tells her that she's never going to get a man. She's going to be married to that house, married and single to herself for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
And Tameka fires back. It won't be with a woman. And I'm not gonna lie, I
Yeah.
gas.
Yeah. I did too. Because you know that they be, you know how people say, like women when they go through so many heartaches with men, they just go to another woman. You know that people say that. So I think that there was a shot in that direction. Yeah.
Thank you for explaining it because it came off homophobic, ignorant, and wild.
Yeah.
And she could be dismissive and, curt and rude and to the point and all of those things, but you don't have to be homophobic in the midst of it. I
Yeah.
know we can't tell people how to hit and where to hit, but doggone. I mean, I feel like if you're throwing in my face my sexuality, you know
Mm.
what I mean, then if you want to go there, let's go there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it was, like I said, I think it was more in a shot of that.
She's gonna have to explain that one. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean, if she sees this, she can definitely comment. But not that I would say that, but I felt like I knew that that's where it was coming from.
It's
Like,
still a diss though. Like
it
being
is.
a dog, you got so bad you had to go to a woman.
Yeah,
It's
that's where it
still
comes.
a diss, but even then, so they did. So now what?
Yeah,
Now what?
I mean, but you did say I was gonna be lonely in my, but I did. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I feel like defending her is a stretch,
I
but
can't defend her on that.
on
I'm
the
sorry.
second,
Either way you slice it, I'm not living for it.
yeah, I can see that. I'm not mad about it. I mean, I'm just like,
I just thought it was crazy because then I also think, well, damn, we're supposed to be cool and kicking it, and that's what you've been thinking the whole time. That's fucked up.
But how is it different from her saying it to her about? Because I mean, it's more of a
It is no
sexuality.
different.
It's not different. It's no different because it's still a sexuality thing when you're saying, "Well, you're gonna be lonely without a man X Y Z."
But
Well, I mean,
here's the
yeah,
thing, though. I guess the difference for me is there is no there is no stigma around being straight. So
Yeah. Okay.
you get
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get beat up for being. I never saw a straight person get their ass kicked or get
Yeah.
challenged to a fight. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God, you like too many bitches. Let me fight you.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
like niggas. You know, no tea, no shade. I ain't Miss Celie, but all my life I've had to fight.
you
You
gonna
know what
have.
I mean?
So you would
Especially growing
you
up in Jacksonville, Florida.
would you have turned around and addressed it in that moment though?
Abso-freaking-lute.
Okay.
I would have said, who you talking to, Aspen?
Okay.
Because you be
Okay.
floating in the ocean over there with them buoys on.
Honey, watch
And I
them.
actually think that's actually crass. So I probably wouldn't have said floating in the ocean,
I
considering. Yeah, it's pretty
consider
crass. I
Whoa.
wouldn't have said that.
I just got it.
Yeah, I
Damn.
wouldn't have said that.
See?
I said it, but see, there you go. You say things and I think. I said it not thinking about the situation, but I said it just that quick because you know that's always. She got on that jacket and she said she'd like a floaty. Floating in the ocean is a reference to Nene Leakes
Come floating.
iconic. You be floating in the ocean, but you have to watch who you say that to because you can't. That's going to trigger her.
Yeah. I mean, and it's just so hard when
The
you're
moral of
going
the story is
through
everybody need to watch their mouth,
but
man.
watch your mouth. Like I was
Anything to get you popped, Candace. Oh my God.
wait a minute now. Because you know how I feel about you. See, look at you. Look at you bringing up Candace. You know how I feel about Candace. But you really have to watch how you say things like, my mom was passed away in a house fire and people have just run. You just never think about how people say stuff until those things happen. So you're like I
Words
was
have
even
meaning.
like I was even at work and they're like, oh, house fires are the number one XYZ and people can, die from that. Like they were just being so like flippant and just nonchalant about it. And I was like, hey, like y'all don't really know people's lives. I have to be more, appropriate with how you bring these up. And I understand, but that grace should be given to everybody. If you want that grace for saying like, hey, I didn't think about it. Maybe she didn't think about that
But you
thing.
see what I did in the moment?
You apologize in the moment. Yeah.
And I explained it too.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. This is what it was. It's still offensive on the whole, but
Yeah.
this is why I said it. That is not why I said it. You get
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, she has not done that. And I'm going to have to scour social media to see if she's put out a statement about it because either way it goes, I need her to explain that one because I don't live.
Because I'm
Um,
trying to help you, Tameka. I'm trying to help you,
Good luck. Princess
Tameka.
Princess meets Gocha, who fills Princess in on her fight with Tameka, but omits that part. So that was interesting to me.
Yeah.
Princess defends Tameka and says that she just really wants them to get along and wants Gocha to give Tameka a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Tameka then is at her book hosting and tells a story about her son Kyle's transition, and there is not a dry eye in the house.
Right.
Malaysia arrives and Princess pulls her to the side and fills her in on Gaucher versus Tameka. Malaysia says that this is now the second time that Tameka has walked off, and she's the queen of the walk-offs. Malaysia is, so she doesn't mind a good old walk-off.
Right.
A walk-off after she throws the table. How would she throw that table at that girl? They end up.
Exactamundo.
Come on, girl.
That's
And
just
you
it's
just
just
trying
a
to keep on your fedora and the platform's trying to throw the table.
It's a
Explain
way
that to me.
to change this narrative about her because she definitely got all of her strength from her kneecaps, from the bottom of her feet,
That was a heavy
grabbed that
table, and she
table
threw it.
and hulked it over like the Hulk in
And I
India.
feel like them girls is lying on Jennifer. Now, how about that?
I don't think they plan on Jennifer.
They weren't lying on
They
Jennifer. I
definitely
tried.
was lying on
They
Jennifer.
really were not lying. But my thing is, they weren't lying. But dang, you bringing up stuff. We cool now. She said stuff too.
Yeah, I mean I get that. Jennifer wasn't innocent, but she wasn't the only villain. She was still a villain.
Absolutely. All of them are villains because y'all nasty. If y'all really cared about her, y'all should have been brought it up.
Correct though. Shaq done been around the world and yeah.
Not Shaq. They need to just name it Shaq Wives.
Shaq wives, right? Because Gloria, I mean, was it Gloria, Laura?
Laura.
Laura.
No, Gloria.
Gloria.
Which one is the anti-black one that says that's like colorist and says the N word?
The one that was on.
Oh my God, both of them.
Both of them, but the one that was on there with Tiffany, New York,
and got chewed up and rightfully so.
That was hard.
And rightfully so.
And not rightfully so.
And my Sharice, and rightfully so.
I've always been on that line. That's the thing, Can they
Do
really
I sound like Sharice?
No.
And rightfully so.
Why you gotta sound like you like got allergies?
Like a who?
Like you got allergies. Like
Because that's how she sounded when she said it.
rightfully so.
Go look at
Rightfully so.
So Princess tells Tameka about what Gocha told her because uh, she has to. She just has to get this message out. Alex McCord, season 3. I have a message to Jill from Bethany, and I
Period.
have to deliver the message.
Yeah.
I love that season. If y'all can't tell, that's the second time I've referenced that season. It's everything, and that is what got me into Real Housewives and not Atlanta. Even though everybody talked about season 1 and 2 at my job, like Atlanta was definitely the talk of the town. I stumbled across 6 crazy white women and was hooked. Little did I know they were all MAGA.
I love. I love.
Not all of them.
I
Not all.
love
The
Atlanta,
vast majority.
but Jersey, and I'm. This is so random, and nobody's ever gonna like really guess this, but
I believe it.
OC.
Oh no, OC was the girl.
I
People don't
love
really
OC.
understand. Like you had to live in that canon. Like people are watching it now and going
Mhm.
back. But if you had to live in that canon to realize that they didn't always have like the beef really was Tamara and Gretchen, right?
It
But
was.
we were obsessed with those women's lives. We knew their children. We knew their husbands. Like OC was that girl.
I liked it. I mean, Gretchen, Tamara, Kim,
Vicky,
Vicky. I was gonna say Vicky.
Alexis.
I wish she wasn't. I don't. Was she on there when I was watching that? I don't think she was on there when I was watching.
So we're talking about Gina and Lori, like those girls.
Yeah, okay.
Gina,
Gina. I know about Gina. I just
remember
really just.
Lynn? Remember Lynn got an eviction notice on camera?
Yes, I do remember.
Like that was when that show was a
That was.
show. Really,
I do remember that. That's embarrassing.
I felt
But
so
that's what
bad for
got me.
them.
That's I mean old school Tamara, old school Teresa Judice, Caroline,
Nene
the
Leakes with a
brother,
bad wig and a long
Tina.
nose.
It was just that's what got me hooked on those things.
That was Housewives. Them girls was living it. Do you hear
Yeah.
me? They were putting everything on the line.
Okay.
Kim had a synthetic wig, a pack of cigarettes, and she was a mistress and she lived it. I don't know what she's doing now. Anyway, has nothing to do with Gocha telling Tameka, excuse me, Gocha telling Malaysia about not Gocha, excuse me, Princess telling Malaysia about what happened between Tameka and Gocha at Tameka's book event, which totally was not the right place. But Gocha just had to deliver the message. So she delivers the message. She brings Tameka over. And once Tameka finds out the topic of the conversation, she immediately wants to be over it. Malaysia tells her that in the moment she is totally being dismissive, and Tameka cops to it, saying that she is dismissive and they are dismissed. Malaysia said, I don't know who this bitch talking to because I fight her. I was throwing a table at her.
Malaysia, when I do like the fact that she always smiles through things. She's such a pretty girl.
Girl, I beat your ass.
She's such a pretty girl.
Girl, I beat your ass.
I'll eat your ass off this tray.
I'm gonna do my thing.
That's weird. You're weird.
Malaysia then warns Princess that nice guys finish last. If there was any moment in a scene that you need to check a bitch right then.
That was
Girl,
that?
who are you talking to in here?
Was that that? Was that the
Absolutely. You're dismissed.
Yeah.
Is this Destiny's Child? Because is this Lose My Breath? Are you giving me my papers? Who the hell are you talking to?
Yes.
I wish I ass won't.
So that was it. Okay. If that was the same, yeah. I mean,
for me, who are you talking
to? I mean, I just would have been like, girl.
And guess what?
Take your leave out.
Guess what I would have yelled too? And I ain't gonna buy your book either.
Loud. With people in line trying to get a signature.
And I ain't buying your book either.
The weak ass book. Who reading that book?
I heard it's got typos.
That's crazy.
And grammatical errors.
Well, hopefully.
The lady says Tameka and Gocha meet for Crystals, who is hosting a event at a restaurant, bar, lounge, car wash that we have in Atlanta because we like to do all of that together.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. The Car Wash Bistro in Atlanta got some of the best food ever.
You go there, you eat there.
I have had some. I have not gone there and did it because they car wash too high. But somebody did bring me a plate. Shut up,
Okay.
boo. What's up, babe? Bought
Oh,
me a plate. Yeah.
is it? Is it love? Is it
I
love?
was worth the salmon. Yeah.
Oh, the salmon.
Maybe that salmon like $50.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I thought it was gonna say more like a lamb, lamb chop.
Lamb 32, salmon for 45.50.
Okay, then give me the prices.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's tell you how recent it was.
Was it okay? Wow. Yo. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Oh.
What are we doing right now? Are we reviewing the show or
Oh,
are we like on the
sorry.
phone for
Okay,
real?
sorry.
Thank you for following No Chaser TV. This is the last scene. Make sure that you guys go ahead and watch the No Chaser TV morning show, NCTV, in the mornings. Um, Me and my guest had a great old time. And Jasmine, I hope I can get you down to the morning show one day soon.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yes, yes. All right. So
Coming back.
we're at the wherever the hell they at. And um, everybody is there except for Tameka and
Yeah.
Gocha. Malaysia brings her friend, Dr. Princess, who we don't really like that. And she's complaining about everything to the point where Crystal is not feeling the vibes and wants to like smack her in the face right then and there. And I would have been like, okay, it's warranted.
Yeah.
She says instead of Dr. Princess taking shots, let's just take shots. And I
Yeah.
love that. So
Yeah.
that's the thing about Crystal's energy. Like, that's the kind of thing I don't feel like you can fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
The
real. That's
mindset and
real.
the energy behind it is why I'm giving it a pass.
You're doing what?
The mindset and the energy behind it is why I don't feel like it's inauthentic.
Okay.
Giving it, uh,
A pass.
yo, yo,
Okay.
yo, G, how can I hook you up?
I guess. I mean, yeah.
That's my first manicure.
That's her unbothered nature is cool. I like that. So.
She also goes as far to call Dr. Princess a weird ass bitch. And I was like, she definitely stay in Atlanta. Because, baby,
Weird ass beat.
you're a weird asshole. What?
Weird ass.
Ooh. Have I said that in the past?
Yes. Weird ass hole, more so.
Men, yeah, they cool. We cool now, though. You know,
Yeah, okay.
we cool. And if you're watching, thank y'all. I appreciate it.
Maybe
I ain't got no beef with
not.
y'all. It triggered me.
I
No beef, no tea, no
suppose.
shade.
Oh, sorry, child.
Y'all know I'm scared of dogs.
I know.
She almost done.
Yeah, he's
Damn.
done. Give everybody love,
Anywho,
protection.
I ain't gonna touch it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I was gonna say something else. Malaysia feels that Tameka was rude and again tells Princess that she needs to stand up for herself, gives her a pep talk, and Princess says that she will stand up for herself so much, I'm going to do it right now. And Malaysia says that she sees a lot of her old self in Princess. And she says, sometimes, Princess, you need to snap out and throw a table at a bitch. She says, I'm going to get up and throw a table. I'm mad.
And Malaysia's
I'm
not.
going to do it now.
She has been softer, but she's never been like
A
that.
pushover. She beat a bitch ass first episode.
Exactly. So I don't know where she was coming from with that because she was trying to be nice and let them get they whatever rocks off, but she wasn't having it too long. So
It did the first episode.
come
It
on,
didn't even build.
shoes off, toot toot, and that head didn't move like Cam
She
Newton.
said, no, G, no.
And she said boop boop, and she said toot, slid them things off.
In a fedora and a cardigan, like so American Apparel, 2009.
Yeah. And
That's my look.
Cam Newton.
Like, where are you going? Why are you in the club with a fedora and like a
Fedora?
That's what I.
And a vest. So.
Entourage.
Not me. Not me. Hey.
Why? Damn, y'all better ask some people about me, cuz. Anyway, so, she wraps up that weird ass bitch, Dr. Princess. Her words, not mine, Dr. Prin. Her words, not mine. She wraps up the weird ass bitch. And as she does so, let me recenter. There we go. As she does so, Princess and Malaysia are having the conversation. And Princess gets up and says she's going to actually call Tameka right now, which I thought was weird as hell, just being honest. She gets up, and this is after Dr. Princess is also giving her a pep talk. And Dr. Princess says, yeah, go call her now. She tries to, you need to stand up for yourself. We are the same name, and I don't take no mess off of nobody. And, the thing about encouraging people is, in my experience that I've had with people, I've always been like, you need to snap out on them. You need to stand up for yourself. You're not taking no mess. And the first thing the person that you tell don't take no mess is they look at you and say, shut up, bitch. You're like, well, wait a minute.
Is that not true, Chase?
It's so true.
Is that not true?
Girl, I'm trying to help you. What I did it?
That is so crazy. That is very true. Because you're telling people to stand up for themselves and they turn around and use you as the damn practice dummy. No, wait, wrong person. Wrong direction. Wrong road.
Are you dismissing me?
That's real.
And baby, I ain't gonna lie, she chopped Dr. Princess ass up. Yeah. It was funny. Yeah. She said, and shut up, bitch. I was like, oh my God, today. And then she leaves.
Yeah. And her
weird.
Leather pants? Oh yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Absolutely different.
Yeah.
Wowza. So she leaves, and Malaysia goes and checks after her. Meanwhile, at the table, Dr. Princess and Crystal are arguing as Dr. Princess has been an insufferable bitch the whole night. I cannot stand girls like that. I will leave you at that table. You better be lucky it's the camera crew here, because me and my girl's gonna go walk.
Yeah.
Stay at the table. Crazy. So Dr. Princess says that she has changed herself because she wanted to ask who this loose girl was dealing in reference to Crystal. And Crystal has had her fill of Dr. Princess. Meanwhile, on the outside, Malaysia goes to check on Princess and again attempts to give her a pep talk when Tameka calls, and Princess wants to confront the issue in the car in the parking lot at Ballet, which I thought was just incredibly different. Like, for someone who created one of the most iconic shows of our time, she sure doesn't know how this thing works.
Don't.
Neither does that pooch. Don't do it. I thought you were going to pick it up and show it because I don't want to see it.
Sorry. Excuse me. Who knows?
It's all right. Dog ain't got no training, but that's all right.
That's real. That's real.
So she does it, and then she dismisses Malaysia.
Yeah, as she should.
But we just had a whole thing about us being dismissed.
But you telling me that I was a punk for taking it? You gonna be a punk for taking it too? No. You tell me I'm a punk for taking it. Are you gonna be a punk for taking it too? So
my thing is, we are literally sitting here comparing notes about how she dismissed us and how that made us feel.
Right.
So in that breath, I go and dismiss you. I would just ask, do you mind if we have some privacy? Not you need to leave. Girl, I would have yanked her at that consular table. What are you talking?
Okay.
They have a lot. This show has a case of who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to?
Meanwhile, back on the inside, Crystal's about to fight and is yelling to be on mic because Dr. Princess is Crystal is yelling inside and, arguing with production because Dr. Princess has become wholly insufferable and not even Shad can do anything about it. Like, what the hell is going on? Bold and Bougie, episode 3. Give me what you're thinking, Jasmine, because what the hell was this? And it was entertaining.
I'm entertained by the whole season. I mean, I think I was kind of like, oh, here we go. We're about to start a new thing. But I'm actually entertained. I'm going to give Crystal another chance. I mean, not another chance, but I'm going to still be open to Crystal and things like that. But it's a lot of women that are on here that are bosses. They have things that that they're trying to do together and things like that. I'm sorry about like that, but they're still unpolished. And I don't know if I'm not trying to make nobody feel away, but they're still unpolished to me. And I think that that's what makes the thing that good.
Yeah,
Um,
exciting because they're rough. They don't know what they're doing,
they're
and
rough.
it's crazy for them, some of them to be such vets.
Yeah. I mean, but well, yeah. I mean, to me, the only vet do you think would be Malaysia? Then Tameka would be following.
I would feel like Princess as well because she freaking created the Real Housewives of
You
Atlanta.
creative, but that's just like a somebody that's good at math. They could be good at it, but they might not be good at teaching it. You get what I'm saying? You might be good at something, but you can't show somebody how to do it, and that gives you different dimensions of a certain topic or a certain thing. She might be good at creating these shows, but she still might not know how to project herself on camera. And
Because
that's
you may
that's
have the boat, but you may not have the motion of the ocean.
hello. You might know how you might can see it, how the things can work in your mind. This would be good to watch, this would be good to watch, and put these things together and it'd be a hit. But when they put the cameras up on you, you're like
I don't know what to do with my hands. That's what I was the first episode, y'all. I apologize for the first episode. I just kept going like this the whole episode.
Ricky Bobby, but that only so long. I mean, we're gonna be on episode 4. And it's still kind of like she's still doing this wobbly thing when it comes to being on this camera. And to me, that's just like, you know, but I mean, Malaysia, I feel like with her knowledge of reality show, like semantics and how to like work the floor and how what to do, set up a tea party and do things like that. That's what's really going to keep her around and keep her really involved in things. But I mean, if we're being honest, Malaysia hasn't really just been that not popular, but that interesting, to me. I mean, other than just the Brandy thing with her. But she needed a counterpart with that. I don't know. I don't know. Tameka, people might not like her, but I don't I love her. I just don't I think that she can come off crass and a
She
little
is crass, not come off. She's crass.
she's crass and she can come off dismissive and things like that. But I don't think that she's a malicious person. I don't think it's I think that she's warranted for the things that she stands on. People might stand on a different side of business when it comes to situations that she stands on, but I think she's warranted for her feelings about certain things so far.
I think that she needs to take into account to say what you mean, but not say it mean.
Okay. Yeah. Say
That's
what
what I
you
think.
mean, but
I
not say
don't
what
think
you
that
mean.
is not truthful, but I think it's just not. I think that the level of truthness and the way that it's delivered is not fitting what the situation is. So to me, it's like OD for the situation because those girls are not. Gocha is coming for her. So yes, Crystal
Mm-hmm.
didn't come for her.
For sure.
Malaysia hasn't come for her. Princess has not come for her, and she has been rude on the whole to all of them.
You think so?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Gocha, let go in, let have. You do
Yeah.
need to explain yourself for that comment, though, love. You have to explain yourself.
Yeah, I think she does need to explain herself because I do think that's where she's come from, but that's just me. I mean, I wouldn't have thought to be like, yeah, at least I won't be a woman because it's like, what does that have to do with anything? But I would have guessed that that's where she's coming from, just by the stigma of just women
It was
they're not being
crazy.
serious in lesbian relationships. They're just doing it because men have kind of burnt them for so
Okay.
long and things like that. That's kind of what.
But then when you go lower with her, then what? Then you the wrong. You wrong. You see what I'm
But how
saying?
low you gonna go? You gonna bring up some stuff? How low you gonna go?
Keep fucking with me and see.
So how long you go? How low you gonna go?
Listen, hey, can you take it to the floor? Can you
Never,
go down low?
never like.
Absolutely, baby. They don't. I wouldn't cha-cha slide for nothing, baby.
I mean,
Baby,
it's
you want to go low? We can
but if
cha-cha
you go
slide
down
this
low,
thing.
you cannot get mad at how low she gonna go. Cause
Watch your mouth.
okay,
And that's all I have for that. With that being said, Jasmine, again, I want to thank you and Rover in the background for showing up today and helping us here with episodes 2 and 3 of Bad and Bougie. I hope to see you back with me. This was so much fun. Thank you for coming on No Chaser TV. And before we go, just a quick question. I know how you feel about this young lady, but Marlo has announced that she will no
oh
longer
my,
be on the Real Housewives of
you
Atlanta.
you
And Carlos has put her name in the ring to do season 2 of Bold and Bougie. Do you think she fits
you
in this group?
You will always catch me off guard with these Marlo things. Like you did it on Lunch and Lean. You just always do that. And my thing is Marlo is a star. She can
Yes.
go anywhere and be a star.
But do you
I
see her
don't
on
know.
this platform?
I would have to see the rest of this season for me to make a sound decision. Because to me, she's bigger than the show. And
Okay.
that's just my.
Okay. All right. There you have it. I actually think she would be perfect for the show. No tea, no shade. I think that the way they handle each other is right up Marlo's alley.
I mean, I can see that. I just have to see more of the. I just have to see more than 3 episodes. I have to see about 6 or 7 for me
You
to.
want to see the whole season first?
I'm gonna see the whole season.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back. I'm going to come back, you guys. I'm gonna give a sound opinion about this.
Absolutely. Please come back. I want to thank you for joining me today. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. I just cannot believe that No Chaser TV is up and running.
I can't.
Look forward to episode 4 of Bold and Bougie. Leave some comments. Tell us what you're thinking. Share and send it to a friend. Just really support me, Barlow. Support me, bitch.
Support me, bitch. Yes, I'm
Thank
always.
y'all for tuning in. And we're going to go ahead and bid you all adieu. Bold and Bougie. No Chaser TV.